Hi, I'm Pierfranscesco Manenti, Vice President of Research at SCM World. Today I'm on the road at the 2015 Universal Exposition held in Milan, Italy. The theme for this exposition is really intriguing: feeding the planet, energy for life. This exposition is all about showcasing best practices and technologies that would give a concrete answer to a vital need of humanity, being able to provide healthy, safe and sufficient food for everyone on the planet while preserving our planet's environment. The reason why I'm here is to discuss the implications of this theme on the future of supply chain. Let's go and explore. Here we are in front of the Future Food District. Inside there are a few highlights I want to show you, all following the supply chain. First, I want to try the interactive supermarket of the future, where consumers, through smart shelves, can interact with food. Secondly, I will show you the usage of collaborative robotics in the future supermarket. And then thirdly, I want to experiment with the use of smart technologies in the kitchen, and in particular, I would like to try the print your own food experience. Lastly, I will walk outside the future supermarket and explore future ways of producing food. Let's walk in. Here we are at the digital supermarket of the future. Food products are displayed on these smart shelves, and on top of the smart shelves you can see a big display. So when consumers touch the food per se would communicate all its history, which is then displayed on the large video on top of the smart shelf. And this will provide information about the traceability of this food, of the producers, and also every movement along the food supply chain. Products themselves will be connected to the Internet of Things, and as such will provide us with information about their history, their supply chain history, their production history. And therefore consumer will be informed about, for example, taking an apple, what tree that apple grew, how much CO2 it produces, what type of chemical treatment it receives, and this will promote a better and informed consumption to all consumers. And here you can see a scenario of using brand new ABB collaborative robotics called Yumi in the supermarket of the future. Here, collaborative robotics work in the fruit section of the supermarket, where they pick and package fruit according to consumers' requests and then place the package in a self-service area where consumers pick their fruit. How we will prepare our food in the future? Well, of course, through 3D printing. Consumer will not only select ingredients, but also the shape of the dish they want and the nutrients they need, all printed in real time. This plaza just outside the Future Food District supermarket showcases new way of producing food, such as vertical farming for growing vegetable and algae and insect harvesting. With a dramatic world population growth projected in coming years, this system is one answer to the scarcity of farming land through urban farms that will transform underutilized urban spaces into productive areas. In our latest Chief Supply Chain Officer 2014 survey, we investigated the most disruptive technologies that are expected to impact on the future of supply chain. Big data analytics, the digital supply chain and the Internet of Things are the top three supply chain disruptive technologies. The reasons why I really like the Future Food District is because the three technologies are displayed all together. The three technologies are tightly connected. First, the digital supply chain, which means transforming the supply chain from physical to digital wherever it is possible. In the food value chain, of course, you will have to move physical products in the future as well. However, the use of technology helps creating a digital supply chain made of real-time data traceability, which brings a promise to better help matching the increasingly complex demand requirements through better supply chain visibility and speed. The digital value chain is made of two underlying technologies.
The first is the Internet of Things, which enables a closed-loop awareness of what's happening in the physical supply chain, from smart shelves in stores, as we have seen here at the Future Food District, through proper management of the cold chain, where lorries, for example, can be remotely monitored through sensors to check, for example, that food is kept at proper temperature at all times, down to smart farming, where remote and real-time monitoring of parameters such as temperature or humidity can help improve productivity and suggest farmers the best time, for example, to preparing the soil, planting and harvesting. The other technology supporting the digital supply chain is big data analytics. This technology will be analyzing the huge amount of data that the Internet of Things is able to gather along the digital supply chain. Big data and advanced analytic capabilities and predictive algorithm will dramatically increase productivity and reduce the marginal cost of producing and delivering food.
These technologies promise speed, agility and efficiency along the supply chain in both delivering value to customers and also in making goods. I think the key takeaway for today is that supply chain strategists in the food value chain should really start thinking more deeply about digitizing their supply chain through the Internet of Things and other technologies. And then they need to better manage their supply chain data and then leverage data to better execute their supply chain. I hope you found this vlog informative. Thank you very much for your attention and stay tuned for more.